Fried, scrambled, poached, and boiled, eggs are an incredibly versatile food that are packed with vitamins, minerals, protein, antioxidants, and omega-3 fatty acids. Although the yolk and whites are usually the reason we crack open an egg, the eggshell itself is truly a marvel of Mother Nature. Composed of 95% of calcium carbonate crystals, the eggshell is covered with as many as 17,000 tiny pores that allow air and moisture to enter the inner egg. The outermost layer of the shell has built-in protection called the bloom or cuticle, which prevents dust and bacteria from getting inside. Between the shell and the egg white is a transparent membrane made up of proteins that also aid in defense against foreign contaminants. The next time you eat your eggs, you might want to hang on to the shell. Here's why. Number 1. Eggshells are an excellent source of calcium. Calcium is necessary for maintaining healthy bones throughout our lives. This is especially true for children in order to reach their full adult height and adults over 40 who are more at risk of developing osteoporosis. Our bodies do not produce calcium, and so we must consume calcium-rich foods like dairy products and dark leafy greens. For the body to absorb calcium, we also need to ensure we're receiving enough vitamin D. Because eggshells are almost entirely calcium carbonate, half of one eggshell provides 1,000 milligrams of calcium, enough to meet the daily requirements for adults. Number 2. Eggshells help remineralize teeth. A dental cavity begins when oral plaque becomes acidic. When we consume sugary foods and drinks, the bacterial plaque in our mouths converts the sugars into acids which dissolve or demineralize the tooth enamel. When the tooth is demineralized, it releases calcium and phosphate into mouth saliva. Because eggshell powder is so rich in calcium, it can be used to help along the remineralization process. In a study published in 2015, sample teeth were first demineralized and then immersed in an eggshell powder solution for 7 days. Compared to the untreated tooth samples, eggshells enhanced remineralization and raised pH levels to neutralize tooth enamel eating acids. Number 3. Eggshells relieve pain and inflammation in joints. The eggshell membrane is the thin yet strong transparent layer that lies between the shell and the egg white. Composed of keratin, collagen, glucosamine, and several other compounds, it's been shown to offer relief from painful joint and connective tissue disorders like arthritis. The 2009 study evaluated the effects of taking 500 milligrams of eggshell membrane on people who suffer from painful joints, reduced flexibility, and decreased cartilage. After 7 days of treatment, joint pain was significantly reduced while flexibility and range of motion had vastly improved. How to safely prep eggshells? Well, you can purchase eggshell calcium capsules. Collecting eggshells from the eggs you eat is really easy, reduce waste, and is practically free. To start, rinse out the cracked eggshells and set them to dry out completely. For quicker drying, you can bake them in the oven for about 10 minutes at 150 degrees. Once dry and brittle, grind them up with a mortar and pestle, in the blender or in a coffee grinder. The consistency should be powdery. You can remove larger fragments by sifting. Store your eggshell powder in a container with a good sealing lid.